Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for our Taurus folks for the month of July 2017. So I'm going to start with your theme of the month. As you can see, I'm in beautiful Maui. You're going to hear the birds in the background because I am outside. I'm on my lanai. So you'll hear lots of birds. I've been hearing them when I've been editing the video, and they're actually quite loud. So hopefully I'm going to project enough that you'll be able to hear me beautifully through the sound of the birds as well. So we are going to do the theme of the month this month. We are going to get some additional information and guidance from the angels. And then Archangel Michael is coming in for us. I'm going to scoot him over here. Archangel Michael is coming in for you this month, and we don't exactly know what he's going to bring in. We're just going with the flow around that. So sometimes it's just general information. Sometimes it's about something specific in your life. So we're just letting that flow, as it were. And then at the very end, the quick Feng Shui tip this month is for flow and balance in your relationship. So stay tuned at the very end of this video. It will automatically start playing, and you'll get that quick Feng Shui tip for flow and balance. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got Queen of Water. The water cards are all about the depth of emotion, and this is a duality card. So this is your theme for the month. When we have a water card as a theme for the month, you may experience more emotions this month. You may have more things bubbling to the surface, as it were. This Queen of Water is going to be a prominent person in your life in the month of July, and the water people do tend to be more empathic. This Queen of Water is tender-hearted, right? She's very patient. She's very loving. This is someone that's going to be a good support for you in this month. The other side of this Queen of Water is about relationships deepening. So this can be romantic relationships, it can be friendships. There's just a deepening of relationships in this month. And they want you to really trust and follow your intuition. So that water energy is connecting with your emotions and your intuition. So your emotions, the things that you feel in your body, physical pains, that type of thing, are all information for you. It's all guidance, right? So they're really wanting you to tap in and trust your intuition this month. And then lastly, it is a month for you to take care of yourself. It's a month to take care of yourself and the other people in your life. So that beautiful energy around self-care and caring for others. All right, so let's see what else we've got going for you. Okay, a bit more water. Might be emotional. You got a little bit of fire in there too, but lots of water. So Two of Water is coming in for you. Again, water cards about the depth of emotion. This Two of Water is about this relationship, right? It's a relationship that continues to grow closer, get stronger. There is some forgiveness that needs to happen. So there may be something the other person did that didn't feel very good, or maybe they didn't show up for you in the way that you needed them to. There's some forgiveness that needs to happen around that. And there does seem to be a positive resolution of conflict. So if you've been kind of butting heads with someone, this month it looks like things smooth out, right? It gets calmer and smoother. And then we've got the Seven of Fire coming in. Fire cards are all about passion and action. And the Seven of Fire is really about kind of standing up for yourself. So it's like defending your beliefs, right? Defending the things that you believe in, defending your decisions. So oftentimes we make a decision and people are like questioning us, like, why did you make that decision? Why are you doing that? You know, they don't understand sometimes the reason, and a lot of the things that we're being called to do, the things that we're being guided to, don't make physical sense. Like, they don't make like sense logically, is what I want to say. So they're not necessarily making logical sense. But this card is really calling you for you to stand up for yourself, stand up for the decisions and your beliefs, and stand your ground, right? So don't let somebody sway you and get you to change your mind. If you're really certain about something, you really feel the truth in that, it feels like a full body yes, please go forward with that. Like, don't let somebody else change your mind around that. And then, of course, it's always about, you know, choose your battles. So it's like you don't want to fight about every little thing. It's kind of like we say with toddlers, like, you don't want to fight with them about every little thing. You choose the things that are really important, that you want to, you know, instill in them. But the other things, some of the other things that you can let go. And then we've got 5 of water coming in for you. So again, more water, more emotions. And this 5 of water, oh, thank you for the breeze. That feels so good. Things are really, this is like the spilt milk card. So 5 of water is about like things didn't turn out the way you thought they would. They didn't turn out the way that you wanted them to. And now you're kind of like boo-hooing about it. And they're like, stop, okay? There's always a gift. This was orchestrated for you. So this happened just for you. Like they created this, orchestrated this happening, this occurrence, this event, this circumstance for you. And now your job is to find the gift in that, okay? So it might be coming up for you so that you can process, you can work through it, you can clear it out so it doesn't have to come up for you again. So find the gift and kind of, they're being really funny about it, but they're like, quit your boo-hooing. Quit crying about it, is what they want to say. So you guys are kind of funny. All right, let's see what Archangel Michael is going to bring forth for you. All right. So, Michael, we've got, oh, this is sweet. Your children are being watched over by the angels. So many of you maybe spend a lot of time and energy worrying about your children, you know, wondering what you can do for them. The angels are like, we got this. Like, we're watching over them. They're going to be fine. And here's something to remember about children. Children are just in smaller bodies, right? They have the same connection to source. They have the same access to a whole team of angels and guides that are there to help them. From day one, from the day that they're born, they have this spiritual team there to help them. Just because they are in a smaller body does not mean that they are know any less or don't have as much access as you do to the knowledge and the connection to spirit. In fact, the younger the child, the more connected they typically are, right? Because they're closer to the time that they came through. They remember more the sense of spirit and love and all of that. So we can often learn a lot from our children. We can often learn many things from our children by paying attention to what they say and asking them to elaborate, asking them to share more about what it is that's coming up for them. So just know that they're watched over and that we are also meant to learn. And some of these children that are coming in are older souls than we are, right? You know, some of these, especially now, these crystal children and these star children are very old souls. They've lived many lifetimes and they have a lot of knowledge. So it would behoove us to listen to them and ask them more questions about that. Okay, and then we've got spend more time outdoors. So you really, Archangel Michael's letting you know that you've got to get outdoors more. And this has been coming up for a lot of the different signs in different ways. It's just grounding for us. We need that grounding energy. If you can walk barefoot in the grass, in the sand, you know, whatever you can do to get grounded. Anytime that you are out in nature and paying attention to nature, it helps you sort of release things that are stuck. It helps you get more grounded in your body so that you can focus and do the things that you need to do. So anytime you're feeling unfocused, get outside. Like go outside for a walk, just even if it's 5 minutes, do that. And then they want to let you know that your home is protected by the angels, okay? So your home, this is a beautiful prayer. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants, right? I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security, right? So you can ask for angels to surround your home. I do this with my car. Anytime that I'm driving, I ask 50 angels to come with me and to surround my car while I'm driving. And literally, like typically I'm driving and there's not a lot of traffic right around me. You know, I may be in the flow of traffic, that type of thing. But when I ask for the angels to come and be with me while I'm driving, it's just that sense of security and that safety. And then the last bit is thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, and I don't have my glasses on, or taxes, I guess that is, rent, mortgage, or taxes. So it's just asking for also the money to be available for you to take care of the place that is your home. But know that your home is being protected and guarded. So that's what I've got for you, Taurus, for the month of July 2017. I had to think because I'm still in June as I'm shooting this, but this is for the month of July 2017. Stay tuned for the next video that's going to give you quick Feng Shui tips for flow and balance in your space. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel below and check out the deep dive readings. I have deep dive readings that I do every month for a very small fee. I also have a membership that allows you to have access to me to ask questions in a group setting several times a month. So go on and check that out. There are links below. Oh, one last thing. I have a new blog, and this is for any of you that have steps or stairs in your home. It's called Ups and Downs, and it's Feng Shui for Stairs. So I do also have a link to that below, so make sure that you check that out because there's valuable guidance and tips and adjustments that you can use within that. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your month. Much love. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your quick tip for Feng Shui. And this month's tip is all about balance, creating balance and flow within your environment. So Feng Shui is all about balancing the energy in your space, about creating an oasis, a space that raises your vibration, lifts you up. So when you come home, you have that boost of energy rather than feeling heavy, right? So we've talked about clutter in the past. If you haven't checked that out, I believe that was April's reading, so you can go back and watch that one. And the clutter is of heavier energy and brings the energy down. So today we're going to talk about flow in your space and ways to bring balance, more balance to your space. So in Feng Shui, we use 5 elements to help bring balance. And you can see there's a lot of nature behind me. And in nature, it's just naturally balanced. There's a lot of different colors, there's a lot of different shapes, a lot of different elements, right? We have a water element. We have metal that appears in the earth, right? Metals come out of the earth. We have wood, of course, in the form of trees and plants and that type of thing. We have earth, which is, you know, the ground, the actual physical earth, sand, dirt, that type of thing. And we have fire. Fire energy, you know, here in Hawaii can be volcanic, right? Energy, lava flow, that type of thing, but that's the fire energy. So what can you do to create more balance and flow within your space? Number one, I want you to walk through your home and notice wherever you get tripped up. Okay, where is it that there's furniture in the way or things that are in the way of the flow of energy? If they're in the way when you're walking, they are in the way of the flow of energy as well. And so what I want you to do is rearrange the furniture in your space to create more flow so that you're not getting tripped up and the energy isn't getting tripped up as you walk through your space. The second tip I'm going to give you today is to bring more plants and flowers, and these can be real or they can be silk. Bring those inside, and that boosts the living energy of your space. It also brings balance. Plants are great energy, typically very much wood energy, but it's just great energy to have living plants within your space, and you can be very particular about putting specifically one in your wealth corner, for instance, to increase your abundance. So that's what I've got for you for your quick tips, quick Feng Shui tips for this month. As a bonus, I've got a new blog that's out, and it's about stairs. So if you have any stairways in your home, you're going to want to check that out. It's called Ups and Downs, Feng Shui for Stairs, and I'll post a link below.